Power behind a move. You are in control of fire and earth and water and wind. Whether you are throwing your axe or on the receiving end of an enemy spell, the effect.
The design team and the tech art team on this project.
The technical implementation of creating a creature, but it's really navigating community cry out for more mini bosses, bigger creatures, and enemy variety. And this time we really leaned into that. So in God of War Ragnarok, you're going to be traveling to all 9 realms, and each realm is going to have like its own. We don't have to think about the camera and how close combat is going to feel. We already have that knowledge, so we can build upon the close camera that we have and interesting scenarios. In the last game, Atreus was just starting to fight alongside Kratos, and he was learning from the master tactician. So
Atreus was still a kid, right? So he has a lot of dependency on his father, and we see Atreus moving more independently on his own as a companion.
I think what the players really love is the powerfulness of it. When you are playing as Kratos in War and moving into Ragnarok, we want to really make something bigger, make it stronger, make it more of a spectacle. You want them to be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
So access to newer combos and newer abilities that will increase the combat depth of each weapon. Joy from previous God of Wars is the combat grapple, and we're going to be bringing that with a new twist.
I'm very moves that brings so much more speed into the movement and the dynamic feel to it.
And choice to a shield loadout.
If we go for a shield that gears towards parrying, if you're a big blocker, then you could choose a shield that will really match your playstyle.
Building up the stun meter this time around is going to lead to different ways to basically decapitate the enemy.
Added for Kratos is his new pre-fall attacks. You could jump off a ledge, slam down on him.
That it's super engaging, and as Kratos, now that you have V and that you can also take advantage of that verticality, I think it just adds such another interesting layer to a fight.
In God of War Ragnarok, we've enhanced the Kratos and Atreus duo.
You'll see Atreus do leverage the fact that he's older now, he's bigger now. Magic has a different flavor.
Not side by side together. There are also a lot of mini games and, player example like the puzzle systems and the set pieces. You definitely will see a lot more.
Odin must have sent them.
You basically iterate and iterate and iterate, and it takes testing and just seeing what works to really figure out the personality of something. Basically, every department gives it their spectacular. Times that I would look back at God of War games just through the ages before 2018. There were so many amazing, huge boss fights and set pieces that it was a huge inspiration for me on this project.
For the old father!
Are similar to like chess and focusing on the chess pieces. Each piece has its own theme and its own use.
React as the player.
Or we'll add the different rings, such as what we did in the last game, that let you know that this attack is unblockable, you need to dodge it.
There's
Everything you design has to be surrounding the
to experience the diversity of enemies that this game has to offer. You will be fighting everything from small little creatures, the entire screen.
Damn it. I think each one looks so much different from the next one, and each of them have their own play styles and their own little fantasies that go into it. And so, anthology, you'll be very interested to see how Sony Santa Monica has taken some of these creatures and interpreted them for God of War.
There's emotion behind it and intent behind it, and by the time it gets to you, everything that you has been sweated over, bled over, tested, and